Yes, sir. Right now, reporting from Avenida Boulevard, and I'm currently on my way to Parque Independencia. I just wanted to walk this street just to see if there was any interesting things on the street. It's actually my first time walking on the street, so I don't know what to expect. But right now, it's looking like there's not anything going on but the rent. There's actually a park that I passed behind me, but I didn't walk through it. But this is it right here. Looks like they have an outdoor gym, like a nice little track for people to run around, and they have a bike lane over there as well. So it's that type of vibe. It's a little hot right now. I ain't gonna even lie. This heat has been killing me. It has killed all of my motivation to do anything at all. I don't even want to leave the house anymore during the midday because it's so hot. But last night I actually went out for the first time since I've been out here. I went out last night to this place called Shots, which isn't too far from where I live. It's a cool bar. It's actually like a rock bar. I didn't know there was a big rock scene out here, but it was a cool bar. They had a interesting menu. They had this drink called a Malcolm X, which is hilarious. It was like coffee with vodka and Coca-Cola. Interesting name to call a drink, but overall the bar was cool. It's an interesting crowd. It's one of those Vans, Chuck Taylor type crowd, the motorcycle chains. It was that type of crowd. It was cool though. It was something different. I never actually seen a rock crowd out here until I went there, so that was dope. I didn't stay there for the entire night though. I actually went to another place called Kiss. It's like a Kiss, and that's more of like a traditional crowd that I'm accustomed to seeing, where they were playing like Dumbo and reggaeton, that type of music. And yeah, that definitely was the place to be. a lot of ass shaking, and a lot of extracurriculars up in there. That place was on. It was on one. Definitely would go back to that place. I would go back to the first restaurant I mentioned as well. Not the first restaurant, the first bar I mentioned as well. Shots. I'll go back there also, but that place, Kiss, is definitely it's a cool spot. Definitely a cool spot. Drinks were fairly decently priced. Well, I guess relatively speaking. I was there with somebody, so I think I ended up spending throughout the entire night probably maybe like $30-40. I want to say those 2 shots that we had at the first bar was 200 pesos, and then we had a beer, which was a Modelo, which is 250 pesos a piece. So those were a little expensive. I guess I could say that those were a little expensive. And then when we went to the other bar, what was it? The other bar, what the hell is that damn name of that place? I'm drawing a blank right now with the damn heat. But the other bar we went to, Kiss, I bought another round of Modelo, and I had a Presidente, and that was also 500 pesos. So 500 pesos there, another 500 at the other spot, including the 200 for the shot. Caballero, ¿cómo está? That was like 1200 pesos, so a little over $20 I spent. I was a little saucy too, I ain't gonna lie. I had me a nice brew, one of them big ass Presidentes before I actually left, and I had a couple drinks while I was at those 2 bars. So I had a decent night. So right now I'm walking off a little bit of the alcohol. I woke up with a little bit of a hangover. I'm not a big drinker, so I was definitely on it. But it's a nice place. Nice apartment complex. A nice deck too. So each unit. Yeah, this seems more of a residential type area. Oh, also I went to Boca Chica the other day, and that was dope. I took the same route that I used to go to Juan Dolio, but the only difference between the Juan Dolio route and the Boca Chica route is that, you know, the price, and you gotta take a different bus. It's a different bus that you take. So the bus to Zone Colonial is right in front of where all of the street vendors are located. And if you want to go to Boca Chica, you just have to walk like maybe another 15 feet away from where all of the food vendors are. And you get on the bus and it's only 75 pesos. It's only 75 pesos to go to Boca Chica from Santo Domingo Este. And yeah, I went down there and it's pretty dope. I like it over there. I'm definitely gonna go back and probably do a little filming. I actually like the way the beach looked a little. I liked how the beach looked at Boca Chica more so than Zone Colonial. The sand was just like white. That's what really caught my attention, is the white sand. And yeah, it was a cool spot. Everybody was cool over there. The only thing I didn't like was they had a couple of bros over there trying to harass a brother. It's like, goddamn, I can't even walk over here in peace. Whereas at Zone Colonial, it seemed like a little more secluded because, you know, it's a little further away, so there wasn't too many people over there. But on the weekends, it gets busy over there. But yeah, Boca Chica is straight. I'm definitely gonna go back and hit it up. Now, I did say it cost 75 pesos a ride, but I may have actually, you know, skipped out on a fare without knowing, because once you reach a certain checkpoint, you're paying 75 pesos. The monitor collects 75 pesos. Then once you reach a certain checkpoint, the monitor gets off the bus, which they don't do on Zone Colonial, on the Zone Colonial bus. And then you go the rest of the way, and I think you're supposed to give the additional 25 pesos left over to the driver, because I saw someone do it when they got off, and me, I just assumed that it was only 75, so I just got off, not even realize that I probably had to pay the driver 25 pesos when I reached my final destination. And the cool thing about Boca Chica is that they have a shuttle bus that takes you from the municipal park. They picture it right in front of the municipal park, which is a 2-minute walk from the beach, and brings you right to a bus stop that will take you directly to Santo Domingo. And yeah, it's a cool experience. The only thing that sucks though is that the potential for getting on a crowded bus is a high probability if you are at the beach late. So if you're leaving around like 4 or 5 o'clock, you could potentially run into a situation where you're on a shuttle bus, you reach the next stop, you're getting ready to go back to Santo Domingo, and you'll get on a bus that is jam-packed and there are no seats available. So you may have to either stand up, or you'll have to sit in between the bus driver and 2 people in the front seat, which is extremely dangerous if you get into an accident, because, man, listen, I was literally squeezed in between. The driver is facing front ways. Of course, you know, he's in the front seat. Then they have 2 additional people in the front seat, and I'm in the middle, looking the opposite way of the traffic. So I'm looking at all of the passengers, and I have 3 people sitting in front of me, and we're basically sitting on each other's laps in a sense. And it's like, damn, if we get into an accident right now, I'm gonna get my ass tore the hell up, because everybody's gonna be falling on me. But other than that, it was a cool experience. I'll just make sure to go earlier and leave earlier. So next time I go, I'm gonna go early in the morning, so that way I can walk around a little bit more and not have to worry about being harassed by the street vendors. And when I say street vendors, I'm not talking about the people selling food. You know? It's a nice place to place your leaves after you finish chopping them off the street right here, right in the middle of the sidewalk. Look at that. Look at that. So actually reached the checkpoint. I'm right now in Gasquay, and oh yeah, one other thing. If you're going to the beach, please wear sunscreen. My skin is still sore from, what was it, like 3 days ago when I was in Wandolio. And the next day I went to Boca Chica, but I didn't actually get in the water, take my shirt off. I just walked around and I just kept my clothes on because, man, my skin is starting to actually scab up. Well, not necessarily scab up, but it's starting to like ash up to the point where it's looking like I have like a skin infection or something like that. Well, it's not bad. It's not bad or anything, but it's just aggravating. It's aggravating because whenever I went to the gym the other day and, you know, I was doing a little bit of flat bench, I tried to place my back on an actual bench and it hurt. It hurt. So whenever there's pressure being put on my upper body, it feels uncomfortable as hell. So that's sun. Invested some sunscreen. But yeah, this is actually Gospel right here. Pretty cool neighborhood. I walked through here once before in the past. The first time I've been over here in a long time. This is actually where I discovered that there's actually Asians in Dominican Republic, because I found a Asian-owned business on the right-hand side of the street. I don't know if it's still here, but if it is, I'll point it out to you. Loteca. The hell is on with this? Whatever, man. Loteca de Toca. These are actually lottery game stores right here. If you want to try to win some money, head over to Loteca. Alright, so I just reached Parque Independencia. Oh, I saw that. OG almost split his wig. But yeah, it's cool touristy area. I usually don't come over here too often, but whenever I'm in Santo Domingo, I try to make it a point of emphasis to come at least once during my trip. And I think I've been to DR 4 times, and I've come to Parque Independencia at least 2 out of the 4 times I've been here, or 3 out of the 4 times I've been here. Real cool spot. Real cool spot. It's a nice view. Let's take a look at one of these guys over here. We got Colonel Jose Contreras. Got that nice, you know what I'm saying, old school mustache. Old school mustache. Cool stuff. Looks great over here. Definitely a cool look. Of course, it's extremely safe. They always have police guards over here holding it down, making sure that people could come through here, take pictures, record without any problem. So, and we have El Conde across the street. We do not record these guys though. This is Avenida Independencia right here. Public bus. Which I didn't know, the public bus from Boca Chica goes directly into my neighborhood that I lived in. I didn't find that out until I took the bus home from Boca Chica. So I was getting off in Santo Domingo Este and basically just wasting 100 pesos when I didn't have to. Probably 150 to Uber from there to my crib. So I won't need to do that anymore. The only thing about it is they drop you off in a crazy neighborhood. A ver, ¿cómo está? Okay, I see what he says. You gotta hustle to get across the street, because if you don't hustle, ain't nobody gonna stop you. Oh, here we go. Damn, this nigga trying to hit me. Good old El Conde. One of Michael Jackson's over here. My man Michael Jackson, the Dominican Michael Jackson in whiteface. He's usually over here getting his sing on. see if I can find them. It's actually kind of dead over here right now. I was expecting there to be a lot more people over here. My man's hustling them tattoos. Mano, ¿cómo está? Tiene tattoos?
Tattoo piercing,
Okay.
chica pa funky funky.
Yeah. Ahí. ¿Cuándo volveré? Okay. Chiqui chiqui. This man, listen. Gracias, gracias, gracias. That's one reason I try to avoid tourist areas, for that specific reason. You could not get away from it whenever you come to a touristy area. And they always know that you're American. They just spot you out like a sore thumb. They just see it. Like, oh, that one. You got that universal look. But when you're in the areas not heavily dominated by tourists, you will not have this issue at all. I walk around the current neighborhood that I'm living in right now, and no one even looks at me twice. They don't even think to look at me twice, unless I'm wearing some over-the-top sneakers, like those Air Max 97s that I have, the gold joints. I throw those on, or if I throw on my retro ones, or my Air Max ones, the white and green joints. Those usually gets a lot of attention. But if I'm wearing something like these that are just regular, nobody even look at me twice. It's dead over here right now. It's too damn hot. That's what it is. Cool art. Come out here during mid-afternoon when the sun is beaming the most. I'm gonna catch a soul outside. Yeah, pin drop. That's my spot, hookah spot, little juice spot. I'm gonna have to get me something to drink over there when I come back. I know this is how hot it is right now. Beaming, crazy. Guess I'll just walk the end of this strip, see if somebody's feeding any birds out there, because Michael Jackson don't look like he's in town. Mike Jack had to beat it. It's a lot different from the last time I came here. They have a lot more different places. Like Pollo Rey? Nah, I think this was here. I do recall seeing a Burger King. If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember that being here the last time I came. Okay. These motherfuckers ain't got no goddamn sense. They'll stop, you try to cross, and they say, okay, I'm gonna hit you now. Hola. Estoy bien, gracias, corazón. Everybody want to get your ass a massage. Do I look like I'm in a massage mood right now? If I want a massage, I'll seek you out. If I'm minding my business, leave me the hell alone, please. Respectfully. Respectfully. Look my man up over here. Caballero. My man look like he about to go to sleep. Gracias, corazón.
I can change your look. Huh? I can change your look. If you don't like it,
It's one thing that's interesting is that you will see a lot of people with long sleeves on. Last night I saw that a lot at the Shots Bar. Hey, here go to Burger King right here. Yeah, this is definitely new. This wasn't here the last time I came. The Shots Bar, there was guys walking around and they with hoodies on. I'm like, damn. Like full-blown hoodies looking like they on punk rock goon mode. I ain't lying. Damn. I think this is new too. Definitely wasn't here back in 2020. The Puma was here. And most of these street vendors, I still remember a lot of them from the last time I was here, and that was 2 years ago. So it's good to see that people are still thriving, especially during the global pandemic. Pizza Hut, I think that is new as well. A lot of cool artwork. There's a lot of gifted, talented artists out here that could get busy. I could definitely get busy. I live right around the corner from the Museum of Modern Arts. You gonna stop? My man gonna stop. Okay. One of the few. Museum of Modern Art. I haven't got a chance to go, but I'll probably check that out pretty soon. They selling CDs. Damn. KFC, that's new. That wasn't here back in 2020. If memory serves me correct. But for the most part, it still remained the same from the last time I was here. So that's still cool. Still keeping somewhat of the authentic look with a couple of commercially known businesses thrown in the mix.
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh yeah, ¿qué lo que? Black people fell. Look at this guy, look at this guy, look at this guy. How the hell is he sitting like that? Oh man, I'll come up with a tip when I come back. It's pretty impressive. Core strength has to be on point. Oh, there it is. That music that they're playing right now is what you will hear at the Kiss Bar. And best believe they are busting it open. I saw some shit. I ain't gonna lie. I saw it. It was getting popping up in there. Casino. I think this is new as well. I don't recall a casino being here the last time I was here. Damn, I need some water. That's one thing you gotta do, man. You out here, you walking around. Bring your ass some water with you. I've developed a bad habit of walking around without anything to drink, and it is unnecessary, especially out here where the sun is it's different. I think it's hotter over here than it was in Colombia. Colombia was, you get some rain here and there every now and again, but out here I haven't come across a rainy day since I've been out here. I think it's probably only rained once out of the 14 days I've been here so far. Man, humid, hot. Ooh. Let's walk over here. Open, open, open. Oh man, they're out here feeding birds right now. It's usually do it out here with a lot of bird food, just feeding away. That's why you see all these birds in this area over here. Somebody's usually always feeding them. Oh, and they brave too. They are with it. Those are gangsters.